Hello everybody and welcome to race number 9 of the season here at Dubai for the Intercell Universal Orlando Cup Series. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole we have John Art in the 05. Next to him we got Allison Ray in the 66. Third we have Zach Flickinger. Fourth, Zach Rogers. Fifth is Sky Commons. Sixth, Jeffrey Finguy. Seventh is Seth Cole. Eighth, Kyle Matthews. Ninth, still imposed in the top 10, Jesse Turner. Mr. Starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. And don't forget, we are here for the Pizza Cheeseburgers 500K here at Dubai. Should be a really good race. If you remember seeing the Xfinity race there, it was a crazy pit strategy race. And in the end, it came down to whoever had the best pit strategy altogether. On a row, we have Alex Strait and Connor Meyer. So points coming into this race, they are as follows. Cole Deaver has a 5-point lead over Clint Spillman. Alex Ferranti in third. Trent Dunham fourth. Sven Oskin in fifth. Brian James, a great run after Pukekohe. He jumped up to 6 in the points. Quentin Moore back into the really more sincere top 10 spot in seventh. Then you got Benjamin Miles, Connor Meyer, Cody Lummis in the top 10. Fun fact about 7th through 9th, Benjamin Miles, Connor Meyer, Cody Lummis, they're all tied for that position. As too is also Brian James and Quentin Moore for being where they're at as well. So we'll see what happens all together. About ready to get the command to fire the engines. Let's get down trackside to get the command.
Drivers, start your engine.
And there's the command. John Art with his pole. He'll be a part of the Budweiser Shootout next season. So good sign right there for the Meyer Racing Toyota Zaxby machine there. Other than that, 27 laps of action. This should be a very fun race altogether. One car's having a problem, and that looks like that's Samet Oskin there in the 63, and he's blown up. So Oskin, the driver's been doing really good this season. He has blown the motor and will not start the race. Now those drivers in the rear of the field, they got to get going. They got to boot, scoot, boogie, because here we go. Green flag is out, and we're underway here in Dubai. Tough break for all those drivers who were all behind, getting stuck behind that mess. The top 29. The first 29 there, they just got going right there. You can see drivers like Connor Meyer, Dylan Thoreau, Phil Parker, RJ Bishop, Benjamin Miles, his teammate Scott Roush, Diego Yepes, Alex Ferranti, Nathan Hudson, and Ember Ross all got to catch up to Alex Strait and got to get going. They took full advantage. In trouble for Jessica Shell in the 0-2. Trent Dunham also around. Clint Spillman, Alex Strait. Ember Ross also involved. Oh, Nathan Hudson. Diego Yepes and those drivers in the rear are getting held. But oh, Miles thought he got by and he got involved. Parker got involved. I think Scott Roush and Diego Yepes, I think they got away scot-free there. RJ Bishop does have a very small buckle on that 98 Mercedes. No Parker seen him get involved. But completing the first lap, John Art will get the lead. Now Zach Flickinger working on Allison Rain in the 66. Oh man, someone just gave a shot to someone off turn 1. I have no idea who that was. Oh, no idea. Jessica Sheldon, I think she got away scot-free there in that 0-2 machine. I mean, she looked like she only smacked the wall on the left side. She's still keeping up with the pack, so that's at least a good sign right there for that Kana-chan TV Chevrolet there. There's Ferranti in the 84. He got involved a bit in that wreck and lost some ground. Scott Roush trying to work on Alex Drayton because he knows he's damaged. He's going to be off the pace. He's going to try to do what he can to get whatever spots he can in this race, and right there he's going to get around that 14 machine. Diego Yepes, Dylan Thoreau, Connor Meyer going to try to follow that 14 as well. There you see the skid marks from that accident that all came by there. Phil Parker down pit road there in that 15 machine. And now John Art. Going to lead another lap right there. Now Flickinger working on Allison Rain in the 66. Did not get a good entry off that corner. That's going to really hinder right there both the drivers. So now John Art already up to his teammate Phil Parker in the 15. Wasting no time whatsoever and will pass him. He's now a lap down. Allison Rain saw that there, took full advantage. Oh, Zach Flickinger just had to check up a very small bit right there. Now you see Sky Commons. Remember, that's his boss's team there, or that's helped owning Sin City Racing. Flickinger Racing giving the 17 team some funding in order to be a part of the Dodge again, and he literally saw that. He's like, oh, I better follow him there. Now Zach Rogers working on Phil Parker in the 15, trying to get around that Cheerios Toyota. He took the wrong line right there. He's going to pay the price a little bit there because Finn Guy's going to use the preferred line right there. He's going to close some ground on that MSI Dodge. I'll tell you what, good to see Seth Cole up here in front of the field there because he has had a very horrific start to the season. And right now in the top 5, this would really mean a lot if he can at least finish in that spot alone. But I think you know Seth very well. He wants a win. Jesse Turner going to get held up right there on Phil Parker. Oh, he's going to dump Phil Parker going into Kev Shearer, James Qualls. Oh, and patience is going to help ruin those drivers' days. And literally, these drivers just gained 4 spots right there, maybe 3 for some. Kev did get his car together for the most part, but still losing some positions. Tough blow for James Qualls and Jesse Turner. And look out, these guys are having to split Phil Parker now. Now the problem is that 15's put some oil in the course, and that's not going to help right there. Battle for second. Zach Flickinger, the 96. Working on Allison Rain, going to get it. Or at least I thought was going to get it. Allison Rain said, oh, you thought you had me there. Remember, Allison Rain is a former winner of this course. Won back in Season 6 there when he drove the 7. Hung on field strategy. And won a big race there. That was back when it was under the race 18 slot. During that time. Seth Cole there. Working on that back bumper of Sky Commons in the 17 there. That's a battle for 4th if Seth can get it. Seth, knowing him, being the veteran here, he's going to be patient, waiting for that line to open. I think I know where he's going to try to make that move. He gets another chance and just lost out right there. It was going to be off this corner. Now Seth better be careful. Zach Rogers in that 6 car saw that 07 didn't make a move, so he's going to work on his tail there in that Hot Tamales Ice Chevrolet there. Right now, Brian James is currently in that 10th position. Angel Navarro in that 42 is working all over that back bumper there. Navarro was looking for some redemption after what happened to Pukekohe, and unfortunately, got a decent qualifying start, but not the one he was looking for there. Fisher thought of looking on the outside there, wasn't able to make the move. Possible battle for 5th, Zach Rogers, Seth Cole, and oh, Rogers did not take that turn well right there. That's the problem with those left-handers there coming off the first 2 corners. You got to really arc it in there, and at times, you know, you just see like what Rogers did. You take that turn wrong, man, you're going to pay the price, and you can see Finn Guy's going to work all over his tail, try to take that 6th position there. How about Dodge, though? Minus what's going on with Rogers right here. Got 3 cars in the top 10 there. Only one, of course, not in there is Nathan Hudson. He's already out of the race. Speaking of which, let's just double check on all the drivers out. They include both the DPI cars. Wow, their first bad run altogether. And they're going to finish in the bottom two there. Nathan Hudson, Clint Spillman, Trent Dunham, Ember Ross, Zachary Fitzwater, Phil Parker, and Jesse Turner. James Qualls, I believe he is back out on the course. Yes, he is. But he is already in danger for being a lap down from John Art in the 05. And Allison Rain in the 66, don't look now, folks, is all over that back bumper there. Rogers looked from the high line on Finn Guy, but probably is going to get passed there by Dylan Poteet. Nope, ducks the door. And well, Poteet's going to try right here coming off this corner. We're just going to look real quick. Nope, no dice. Qualls, I'd be ready here because here comes John Art Company. Tough break for that Hunt Brothers Pizza Chevrolet. Definitely not what he needed today. And all thanks to a lap car and Jesse Turner being impatient. That's tough break right there. Slow start to the season as a champion there. Hopefully he doesn't have the championship hangover, but Qualzo got a long season ahead. Oh, he's trying to get out of the way. Very smart move. Oh, he blocks John Art. He's going to allow Allison Ray to take the lead. Almost got dumped by Zach Flickinger there. That was a close call. Wow. Woo, that was close. I thought the 96 had that front fender out just in the nick of time, and holy God knows what could have happened there. The cars are just trying to scatter to get around that the 70 car, rather. And Seth Cole looking for fourth. He's going to get it off Sky Commons. Rain is going to lead a lap right there. I believe that's also the first lap under that alias too, but Seth now has officially taken the fourth position. And now, thought about going underneath Zach Flickinger, thinks better. Whoa, Finn Guy! Going into the red clay there. And he's going to fall out of the top 10. I think someone gave him a shunt there. And now Ramey Fisher actually is in the top 10. And now you see Brian James, Dylan Poteet, they're working on the 70. And oh, man, just lap cars, man, are going to be the issue. And Finn Guy, he's wanting some of that spots back he lost. He worked on Aaron Douglas. He got his spot back. Now he's going to try to work on Brian James and Ramey and Fisher. At least he's going to get one of them back, or at least two, rather. AC Qualls just holding up Brian James in 94. He's going to push him to the high line to try to block Batson, and Batson's like, yeah, I'm not falling for that one. Good try. Good move by the 39 just to see that coming right there. There's the points leader, Deaver. He's at least going to get by the 70 with no problems whatsoever. Now, the next slow car they will approach, unless something happens, is RJ Bishop. But he's not really slow. He's just way, way, way behind. John Art in the 05 is looking to retake the lead here, coming into one. And Seth Cole looking for third. Art got a good entry there into that corner. Seth Cole did not. Art going to try to continue balance side by side with that Crowley Foods Chevrolet there. And just can't seem to get it. Is Art. He's in the wrong line, and this is where he's going to pay, but he's still wanting to fight on that high line. Look at that 05 go. He is not giving up. He is wanting to make this work. But now this is where that right side groove is going to really kick in, and Zach Flickinger also is giving some draft to the 60s. Look, he's still fighting on the high line. No way is he going to make this work. No way. Art is continuing to fight. Look at that 05 go. And another thing, too, to keep in mind, we are getting ready to close in on our pit stops window here, which normally is lap 12. And now I think this is where Allison Rain's going to get the spot right here. Or not. Maybe. Oh, my goodness. John Art probably is going to get the lead right here at the line. Who's going to lead the lap? They're going to say it's John Art. Art's going to retake the lead right there. Sky Commons will retake fourth. Wow, that was a bad. I don't know how John Art made that work, but I'll be damned to say that was an impressive move by that Zaxby's Toyota. He's looking for 2 races there to win, and I remember, serves me correctly, he won at Twin Ring not too long ago. I'm just going to double check to be sure. I know he's won a race this season. I'm pretty sure it was Twin Ring. And oh no, it was at Pocono. My apologies. Pocono he won. Or no. Oh no, my bad. It was 8 Bowl. My apologies. 8 Bowl. That's right, because he had that damaged car and somehow won the race. Well, folks, if you notice, this time he's got a clean car, and I don't know if you're going to say anything. He's going to win a race there. Ramey and Fisher, don't look out now, guys. That 11 car's starting to charge. I think he's going to want to be ready for when those pit stops are going to come around and see what strategy he's going to do. But right now, that Dex Imaging Chevrolet there's on the move. Past Kyle Matthews, Zach Rogers, Ancient Navarro, and a whole bunch of other cars. And here he is in that 6th position. What a day he's having altogether. Looks like the 70 you see has split up some cars, and Alex Ferranti just getting stuck. Car coming down pit road early on. That's Scott Roush, Dylan Thoreau. And all these guys, they know they're going to have to be ready for him. But Roush, the only one down pit road right now. Ferranti just had major difficulty trying to get around quals and finally will get by. Yeah, the biggest loser after all that lap traffic had to be Brian James. No doubt about it. He definitely suffered after all that. So now with Roush coming down pit road on lap 11, or Ted coming into 11, this is where, if you're the rest of these guys here, watch out. John Art, I'm going to guarantee you may have to watch out for that 11, because Ramey and Fisher, I don't know what they put in that Chevrolet there, but that car is just flying through the course, and he is reeling in Seth Cole. Well, Roush, the only one going for the super early strategy here. Back out in the course. Zach Flickinger working for 2nd on Allison Rain. And Seth Cole working on Sky Commons for 4th. Flickinger is going to get that 2nd spot. Seth Cole can't seem to get that position back from Commons. If I were Seth, I'd watch out in my rearview mirror. That 11 has been charging. Flickinger so far has had the fastest lap of the 1:23.86. Going to ride the high line a little bit there. And it's Seth all over the back bumper, that switch dodge there. Got to remember, this team is yet to get up to 100 points yet in the season. They have been struggling this season. A lot of things been going wrong for that 0-7 team, and they need this run big, man. Top 5 would really mean a lot to this team, and I think deep down they want a little more than that, but I guarantee you they get a top 5. I don't think they'll be mad at all. And here we go, pit stops. Allison Rain going to be the first to dive down from the leaders. And it looks like she is the only one to come down. Oh, you can add Levi McIntyre to the list. He will also go down. Kev Shear going to go down. He'll probably fix some of that damage on that 68 machine. Diego Yepes and Alex Drayton also down. There's Ferranti. He's going to work on Scott Roush there, and they'll catch up to RJ Bishop in a bit. We're on lap 12 heading into lap 13, and I'm surprised not many drivers came down there, but only one driver of the main group of leaders did. Right now, 10th position is Aaron Douglas. He's working on Angel Navarro for that 9th position. Now, you see when John Art was bound there, he didn't even have the preferred group. He just had such a strong car. Douglas is going to show you why you want to be on this right side of the course, as Seth Cole is working on Sky Commons for 3rd. Now, I have a feeling Seth Cole may stay out. He will. Ramey and Fisher will also stay out as well. Wow, Ramey even gave Seth the bumper. This is just to lead a lap, and Ramey just gave him the LOL moment, and Fisher's going to lead a lap over Seth Cole. Oh, what happened to Baranowski? She got some damage. Uh-oh. Oh, Brett Pritchard's got some damage in the 54. What happened? JT Bryant's got damage. Dylan Potey. Oh, no, that must have happened in the top 10. Oh, no. Bishop back out. Cole Deaver stayed out, so the top 3 have all stayed out now. Everyone else is down. And John R. going to lead after the cycle of pit stops. Wow, they're even bowing off pit road. That's a scary sight right there. And Rogers did not take it well. Batson going to get a spot off Zach Rogers, while Levi McIntyre will beat them off on those pit stops. Allison Rain back ahead over John Art and Zach Flickinger. And now Fisher, Seth Cole, and Cole Deaver all down. No surprise, RJ Bishop is going to stay out because, of course, he was down pit road earlier, so he will be back on the lead lap. Probably not at the line because, Fisher's going to already do so, but now officially he will be back on the lead lap. Of course, there's no caution, so now that the 2 George drivers and the New York driver is going to come down pit road, this should cycle the lead out to Allison Rain with those fresh rubbers, and they're already heated up there. Seth Cole going to try to do what he can to get that service done, but you could already tell Fisher's already out and away. Yep, Allison Rain going to retake the lead. Ramey Fisher, man, that 11. They got a hot rod in that machine. And Levi McIntyre has benefited off the pit stops. So eyes will definitely be on Fisher, Seth Cole, and Cole Deaver towards the end because they're going to probably have to make one more pit stop. But they stayed out all that time from lap 14 coming into lap 15 here is when they came down. That's cutting it close, but they're playing the long game strategy, and that may work out in their favor. And they're not too far behind from the leaders. Meanwhile, Allison Rain has checked out after those pit stops, and she is gone. So we'll wait till the 66 comes down pit road just to check out of the race. JT Bryant, Brett Pritchard out of the race. Qualls the lap down, and Andre Baranowski, no word on her yet. So now, Allison Rain, after pit stops, has the lead. A battle for second, brewing up between Zach Flickinger and John Art. A pair of yellow and black cars. And John Art's going to get that second position on the battle. I don't know who it's going to be, but we'll come back to that a little later. But I think Zach Flickinger is going to get it right here because, John Art hadn't made it work once, and unfortunately, I don't think he's going to make it work again. You don't want to kill those tires off the bat. Yep, Zach Flickinger's going to get it. Fourth is Sky Comets, fifth Kyle Matthews, and wow, Levi McIntyre trying to make a move on Keith Batson, the 39, and McIntyre came down pit road early on. He's already taken benefit of this here. But it's not going to be enough, though. Batson going to try to work on that left side. He'll hold on into that, or actually, he'll get that sixth position from Levi. So good run by that Nathan's Hot Dog Ford there. Eighth is James Ellison, which you can tell Fisher and Seth Cole wait for the tires to warm up. So he is taking control of that eighth position. A battle for ninth between Fisher and Seth Cole. This could be in case that the second cycle of pit stops come around, and that could be a battle for the win there. what could be. You never know, though. So keep an eye on those two right there. That's going to be interesting how that's going to work out. That's both in the top 10 right now. Zach Rogers is in 11th. 12th is Brian James. He is at least had some redemption on the pit stops there. 13th is Cole Deaver. He was trying to hold off Quentin Moore. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case because Deaver took that turn wrong there. 15th is Jeffrey Finguy. 16th, Joshua Osborne. 17th is Angel Navarro. 18th is Scott Roush in the 60. Wow, has he benefited from even pitting earlier on those cycle of pit stops. 19th is Cody Lamas. Completing the top 20 is Alex Ferranti. 21st is Kev Shear. 22nd, Diego Yepes. 23rd, Dylan Thoreau. 24th, Connor Meyer. 25th, Alex Drayton. 26th is Jessica Sheldon. 27th is RJ Bishop. And that is it on the lead lap. One lap down in 28th is James Qualls. And then everyone else from 29th on down. That's also including Eric Douglas. Yeah, that's right. The 36. He's out of the race. That's right. Just realized. And you can add in Audrey Baranowskis, involving with others like Dylan Pote, JT Bryant, Brett Pritchard, Jesse Turner, Phil Parker, Zachary Fitzwater, Ember Ross, Trent Dunham, Clint Spillman, Nathan Hudson, Benjamin Miles, and Samet Oskin. Well, Allison Rain looking for a second career win at Dubai. Again, as aforementioned, back in Season 6, driving the 7 machine at the time. Won in a Mobil 1 Chevrolet Camaro, and ironic enough, in the Crowley Foods Camaro, trying to get a second career win here. You don't get to see a lot of those these days in the NRSL. I know we've been doing this for 9 seasons right now, but it's very rare to find it. Allison Rain trying to prove she can be a 2-time winner at a track she knows very, very well. And Zach Flickinger and John Art seem to finally got the bygones out of the way, or trying to work together. Keith Batson, the 39, is actually hunting down Kyle Matthews and Sky Comets there. And now McIntyre, you see the tires are starting to fall off a little bit on that 99. That's allowing James Ellison to catch up to him there. And then Ramey Fisher, Seth Cole, they got even more fresher tires. They're definitely going to get that 99, no doubt about it. I think Cole Deaver, you see in that 9 car, is going to be patient because he knows when those pit stops are going to come again, people like Quentin Moore and all those, they're going to pit. They're going to take full advantage. Remember, there were like 3 drivers that stayed out all that way. We know Scott Roush will probably be the first one to come down pit road. He pitted 2 laps earlier. A little bit of a questionable move, but I mean, it's worked pretty decently. Just double checking on the box here and see if anything has popped out. For the most part, everyone looks like they're good. So, Aaron Douglas, he had engine damage at 36, so that explains a whole lot right there. Same for Samet Oskin there. And Allison Rain coming back down pit road in the 66. Only one to come down. Levi McIntyre also down. Lap 19. Wow. This early. No idea why they came down, but they did. And this will surrender the lead to Zach Flickinger in the 96. And I guarantee if you're named Ramian Fisher, Seth Cole, and Cole Deaver, your eyes may have just opened now, because not only you're now in the top 10, officially now, but this may also mean for other drivers, like people like James Ellison and others, they may come down at a certain point. Where's Scott Roush at in the 60, unless he came down? Oh, yeah, he came down. Oh, yeah, that's right. Those drivers that all came down from the first time. And, man, they worked on that 68's right side, or left side, excuse me. Definitely got that car fixed. So we'll take a look at all the incidents in the race there before we go. So the top 10 should now be Brian James in the 94 once everything cycles out. I know if your name's Seth Cole, man, I think you notice that and your eyes open up. That veterans part is starting to really kick in, and he knows, uh-oh, this may be my time. Trying to work on Ramia Fisher in the 11 there. That's for 7th. Yeah, Seth's having trouble with that left-hander right there, that second half of that turn there, and that's what's been killing him. He knows he's got a good car, but he just can't seem to get around that 11. So now the question comes around is, what about Zach Flickinger? He's looking at that gas gauge. He knows, like, what do I got to do to win this race other than conserve? I think if I were Fisher and Seth Cole, I would just try to go out there and just try to go balls to the wall there. Same for Cole Deaver. I don't think they got nothing to lose. Just hit the gas and go. But all the other drivers, though, I think they're going to be on the pins and needles right now, just trying to watch the gauge, try to conserve, hang on to much tire and gas they can. You got to remember, those that are brand new here, this is a very flat course. You can see it right here. And we're going to go to a track very similar to this. That's going to be over in France. It's going to have elevation changes called Champs-Élysées. So get ready for that one. Seth Cole yet again is going to try to look on Ramia Fisher on the left side coming into these corners. This time he's got a little bit of an extra run here. Fisher went a little wide coming off that corner. And Seth's going to get the pass. Oh, man, he has been trying probably at least 4 laps just to make that work. And finally he's got it. So now the eyes on the Hot Tamales Ice Chevrolet. If these drivers ahead of him come down pit road, he will be in the catbird seat trying to take a victory. Now remember, these guys came down lap 12 heading into lap 13. So this is right around that window of where these drivers may come down. John Art's starting to close in a little bit on Zach Flickinger, but I think, these guys are going to watch very carefully here. How about Keith Batson at 5th? Man, that's a great sight to see. Let's just find those drivers that came down pit road earlier on. There's Kev Shearer, Diego Yepes, Scott Roush, all in that rear pack there. Levi McIntyre, Jessica Shelton, also quite a ways back. Alex Drayton, there's Allison Rain, also in the rear. Right now, Rain currently 19th, and Drayton is in 20th. Drayton now coming down pit road in the 14. Yet again, I think he's just got an issue altogether. So now 20th place will be Jessica Shelton in the 0-2. After everything that happened, I think she will take it if everything goes according to plan. James Ellison down pit road in the 0-3. So now that moves Seth Cole into the top 10. Or in the 6, rather. I meant to say Cole Deaver in the top 10. I don't know why Ellison came down. That was a bit of a surprise. And that was Seth Cole's drafting buddy right there. And I think this is where you see the pit strategy start to really kick in. RJ Bishop coming down pit road. Alex Drayton coming out. They may even approach James Qualls, and here come the leaders. Kyle Matthews going to stay out. Keith Batson going to stay out. Quentin Moore is going to come down. Deaver's going to stay out, and a whole bunch of drivers. Cody Lama's also staying out. Dylan Thoreau also staying out in the 4. Well, that's good news if you're Allison Rain in the 66, but this is where the fun begins. Kyle Matthews, your previous race winner, keep in mind, at Pukekohe. Trying to look for 2 in a row, but now he's going to be watching those gas gauges there. Batson up into 2nd. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one here. They may approach James Qualls unless these drivers come down pit road. And, man, trying to watch gas, trying to watch a lap car. What a combo this is going to be. Let's see if Matthews and others are going to come down. I believe Matthews and Batson may come down. I don't know about Seth Cole and the Ramian Fisher, Cole Deaver. That's a whole nother story. Matthews is going to try and stay out and risk it. No one's making any indications. Yeah, no one's coming down. This could be the battle if everything goes right for Zach Flickinger and Allison Rain. And Rain just shot out of a cannon, got around that 96. The 96 had good strategy, but just, oh man, that 96 just had full power coming on in and just easily passed him. Matthews got around James Qualls. Got held up a little bit there, but now you see Batson trying to get on the gas, get around the 70. Oh, and wow, that was close. Just about a fender on that 70. That was a very close call, and they're going to hold on. Seth Cole shot that car out to the right, got around that 70. And now Ramian Fisher trying to beat up the 70 before the turn. Oh, just got in the nick of time. That was close right there. Oh, man. And they're still going to stay out and risk it. Kyle Matthews looking for 2 in a row for S3 Motorsports. This is the 2 laps to go. Right now, no one else is coming down to take a risk. 2 to go for Kyle Matthews in the 09. How about this if he can hold on pit strategy there? Zach Rogers having difficulty in the 6 car. Brian James as well. Wow, he tried to split James Qualls 3 wide there and tried to get Rogers. Couldn't do it in the nick of time. Rogers just went underneath at the nick of time there, and that'll happen right there. Well, I guarantee you Allison Rain was hoping for everyone else to come down pit road, and right now, P11, the top 10 have stayed out on the course. We're about ready to see the white flag. Will Kyle Matthews hold on gas? Same for Keith Batson. Those are the 2 everyone had their eyes kept on. Rogers and Brian James also could be in trouble as well. We'll see. No one's coming down. They're going to stay out and risk it. White flag at the line for Kyle Matthews in the mellow yellow Chevrolet. 1 lap to go here in Dubai for the Pizza Hut Cheeseburgers 500K. Batson actually is gaining a little bit of ground on that 09. He's got Drav from the 07. I don't know if he's going to get him in the nick of time. But I guarantee you, if you're named Keith Batson, I don't think you'll be disappointed by this there. This is a hard-fought second-place run there. But you know that Nathan's Hot Dog Ford is going to try. He needed that lap car to hold him up more, and just not enough time. Kyle Matthews, last week, won at Pukekohe, got his 2nd career win. Took a hard-fought one, too, after breaking a winless streak. And, well, as long as he don't come down pit road, I think he's going to be a 2-time back-to-back winner. We haven't even seen this in quite some time. It's been a long time since we've seen that in aerosol history. No one's coming down pit road. That's going to solidify it right there. Coming off the final quarter. How about for S3 Motorsports? They're going to get a 1-3 finish. But Kyle Matthews in the mellow yellow Chevrolet is going to go back-to-back. He's going to be a winner of the Pizza Hut Cheeseburgers 500K at Dubai. Unbelievable. He's going to get the job done. Wow, that is unbelievable. for Kyle Matthews. I would have never thought to ever have seen that. And he is going to be a 2-time winner. How about 2 in a row? That is amazing. Wow. Batson will get second in the nick of time. Again, I don't think he will be mad about that one. I know he wanted to win, but with the way how everything transpired, I do not think he will be absolutely mad. He will be pretty dang happy, to say the least. And also Seth Cole, a third-place run, who's had a very horrific start to the season. Hopefully, the keyword, hopefully, that will get him some confidence to at least get out there and do stuff. And I believe Matthews and Batson just ran out of gas, too, because you just seen Bo Fisher and Seth Cole. They just managed to get ahead. And yep, you can hear it. They're out of gas. They are now out of gas. They held on in the nick of time. And the 3 are obviously going to come down pit road with no problem. It's going to be Fisher, Seth Cole, and Cole Deaver there. Yeah, all the guys who stayed out, they ran out of gas. And Rain got passed by Zach Flickinger for 11th. Wow. And James Ellison. Well, Kyle Matthews, a 2-time winner, back-to-back. Let's go take a look at some of the incidents that took place here at Dubai. Well, the crazy thing is I've never seen a wreck like this before coming into Dubai, coming off the corner. Quinn Moore's going to actually dump Trent Dunham into Jessica Shelton. And the Konachan TV Chevrolet, they're going to go around and get in the wall. Oh, man, Trent Dunham got airborne right there in that PS5 Chevrolet. Zachary Fitzwater nowhere to go in that 7 machine. And that's where he's going to get involved. And, Dunham just went back across the course. And, Clint Spillman. Wow, James Ellison barely got through that. Alex Drayton got a little piece. So he still came away with the top 20 run altogether. That's amazing there. Then you're going to see, because it's starting to get a little blocked, Brett Pritchard got a little piece of it there. And then just pandemonium's going to probably ensue right there. Embert Ross, you see going around. Goes right in front of Nathan Hudson. Nowhere to go. Wow, just destroyed the bullet bill. Dodge there, literally the name of the title there. Phil Parker going into Trent Dunham. You just seen that in the background there. And then Diego Yepes getting the piece. Alex Ferranti getting the piece. And these guys are just trying to check up just to avoid these guys. Now, Miles, I have no idea what happened there. He just tried to slow down and avoid, and just no luck at all. Diego Yepes just got damaged for no reason because of that. Now, Roush was the smartest one. He let Drayton get around so that way he get his car back together and go. These cars are parked and somehow still ran into someone there, so I don't know why that was the case, but you see RJ Bishop just does that to Nathan Hudson because, memes. What a crazy wreck, though, for lap 1, though. That's pretty insane. So let's look at the next incident. All right, we're having to start in the helicopter camera angles. I know the camera angles will mess up, and right there you see, coming off the corner, Aaron Douglas actually blows the motor right in front of Dylan Posey. Now, Posey, one problem with him, he is stuck behind all sorts of traffic. Ange Navarro, Jeffrey Finguy, Brian James, Keith Batson, just to name a few. He is literally stuck. Now, smart man Posey knows do not push the 36 in front of oncoming traffic and know when to get around. Well, he thinks this is the time to go, and then he couldn't go. Baranowski's, just plowed the 31 right there. And there's JT Bryant right there. Oh, Brett Pritchard flipped over the 31. Wow. That is unbelievable. So that explains those 5 right there. And I was just wondering what the heck even happened, but that's unbelievable. So that was that so we totally did not know. Well, I know Phil Parker's going to have some explaining to do, especially with Jesse Turner. Turner was trying to get around the 15. He just got completely held up, and James got out of there in the nick of time because Jesse just flat out dumped the 15 of Parker. I mean, you could see he got held up enough, and man, Qualls and Shearer saw that. They tried to gun it to get around it, and they just had the extra speed and just nowhere to go for both the Sheet Chevrolet and the Hunt Brothers Pizza Chevrolet, and took a couple of bumps, and then unfortunately Qualls driver's side into that wall right there. Man, Parker, Jesse Turner really got the worst end of it. Turner actually on the side for a little bit there. So, that was that incident, and that was all the incidents majorly that went on by there. But what a race altogether. Let's take you back to the full results there. Well, folks, here's one last look. Kyle Matthews victorious, Keith Batson in second, and Seth Cole completing the podium in third. 26 cars finished the race in the lead lap, and 28 altogether, 28th on down, all out of the race. Thank you guys for watching. Like, be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe button there, and still hit the subscribe button down below. You've been watching production where the racing is living. Until then, congrats to Kyle Matthews on winning 2 in a row in the Cup Series. First driver to do it ever this season, and of course, quite some time. I'd have to look back in the record books when the last time we've seen a driver win back-to-back races. That's amazing to see. Matthews now jumping up again with the win there. So we'll see you guys later for next week when we head over to, which I'm going to look right now. I believe we are at Champs-Élysées, and yes, it is the case. Until then, goodbye, everybody. We'll see you guys in France. Here come the points.